CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Guys, welcome back to Chicken Squad. I'm your host, The Chicken. In today's video, we're going to talk about some of the most important troops to upgrade in Squad Busters. But first, if you guys haven't already, appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to use that code CHICKEN in the shop. Does help to support all that good stuff. And you guys let me know. I have an interesting question for you to start this one off. What do you call the troops in Squad Busters? I've seen lots of different names being thrown around. Characters, troops, busters. I don't know. For me, nothing has really fit. I typically go back and forth between calling them troops and brawlers by accident because of Brawl Stars. But yeah, I'm interested to know what when you talk about them. I'm leaning more so towards troops, but I'm interested to see what you guys say down in the comments. So with that, let's get into it. So some of the most important troops to upgrade right away, and this means that they have really good abilities. This is in no particular order. I'm just going to name a handful of them that are really important to get up there, especially for new players. So one of them is definitely Mr. Hog Rider. So the Hog Rider, his ability is that turbo increases movement speed even more, which is huge. And that doesn't go just for his turbo, that goes for every single turbo that you pick up. So it's very, very, very important, especially as a speedster, because I mean, he's got tons of health. He does pretty good damage. And he's just, especially for new players or players that aren't very good or whatever, the Hog Rider is just such an excellent pickup, really top tier character. Very important to try to upgrade him as quickly as you can. Next, I will say, and again, this is in no particular order. Sorry, my dog's barking. He's barking at nothing. So the Barbarian King, extremely important, because once you get him up to ultra level, to level 4, and I mean, I know it takes a very long time to upgrade these troops, to upgrade these characters. It's not easy. But you should be focused on upgrading certain ones over others, because if you're just taking kind of random stuff, it puts you in a bad position long term, and that's how you get, you get towards these, and then you get the lucky unlocks and that kind of thing. So for the Barb King, he gets a super rage spell, and this is really OP. It makes him one of the best characters in the game right now. Just having that rage spell, like we said the other day, I just made a video on him being the best in the game right now because I think he's right there. He's certainly in the conversation. The rage spell is amazing because it allows you to obviously attack a lot faster, a lot stronger. You can take out better teams just by having the rage spell because it just does that. It also allows you to play defense. So if you need to protect your gems at the end of gem grab or something like that, you can get out of situations really quickly towards the end. Or if you're stuck fighting, you can use it just in a defensive sense. Like, I'm just trying to protect my gems by, not dying to everybody right now, or having the Barb King step up in front with that little bit of extra speed and that 4100 HP and protecting, what I spent the whole game kind of curating here. So that's important. Now, I got some random ones here. I've got a fully maxed out Dynamite, which was just a complete luck pull. I wouldn't recommend him. I mean, he's cool, he's fun, but he's not, super amazing. The next one I would probably say, guys, this is going to be a brawler, or let's see, right there. This is going to be a troop that you're probably sick of hearing about, and that's going to be Colonel Roofs, or Ruffs. Ruff, like the dog, I guess. He's amazing. To have him at max level is great. Increasing the damage of your fusions is huge. Guarantees a lucky find after opening 6 chests. Huge. Increases the health of your fusions. So he just does so much damage. 250 DPS in the way he attacks is crazy. He's just one of the strongest right now. If you can get a fused Colonel Roofs into your team, it increases your attacking strength so much that it's just worth having. And like I said, we've been talking about him kind of a lot, so I won't spend too much time on Mr. Roofs. But the next, I would probably say the Archer Queen. Just simply for the fact that her Expo spell is so OP. It's got so much health. It does so much damage. And like the queen looks on paper not that impressive, but you have to keep in mind that she stands very far back and she deals a ton of damage. So with the queen, you can actually like change your entire playstyle. You can kind of sit back, go into groups, and get a couple shots off, come out, go in, come out, go in, come out. You can kind of do it like that because she can attack from so far away. It really kind of changes everything. It's not just about running in there, you know, overwhelming your opponent, killing them all. You can really play a different kind of strategy with the queen. And she's really strong. She's really good. She's got a lot of health. She does a ton of damage. So, you know, definitely very important to upgrade. Next, I would probably say, especially for new players and average players, is the Barbarian. The Barbarian's really good. He's a really good common. He's got a lot of health. He does decent amount of damage. I find in matches where I can pull a fused Barbarian out really quickly, I typically do better than not because he's almost better than resource troops in the beginning because he's going to help you kill monsters. He's going to protect any of your tinier baby troops that do more damage, like a Colt or something that you typically pull at the very beginning. And he's just got that ability to survive, and it's one of those characters. He's very neutral. He's very like kind of good across the board. But I feel like he's good enough to warrant focusing on upgrading him a little bit more than other troops because he's typically always in rotation too. He's just a good solid pick for every single game mode. Like you can't really go wrong. And once you get him up to ultra level, he gets enraged after busting a foe. And again, it's like the rage spell. In Squad Busters, things like speed, damage, they're really unmatched in terms of boosts and abilities. Like if you can increase the speed of your troops or if you can increase the damage of your troops, that's always going to be better than really anything else. So those are the main ones I would focus on. And then the rest of them really come down to your playstyle. Like, are you super aggressive? Do you want someone that's able to do, you know, tons and tons of damage and stay at range? Elita 1's a good option. Optimus Prime is a good attacking option as well. Although he's a little bit light on the abilities. You really want to focus on the abilities. Like, if we look at the Miner, for example, he's another really good one. He's able to do a lot of damage in terms of, like, splash damage with his eruption and things like that. He's also a good healer because you should always have some sort of healer in your team. So he can be really good for those types of reasons. The Miner's more specific. Like, once it gets after the obvious ones, it kind of depends more on like specific situations and game modes, but those are the top troops. We're going with troops for this video in Squad Busters that I would personally focus on upgrading, especially for new players. So yeah, you guys let me know if you agree or disagree, or if you have different ones that you feel like are more important to focus on. Let me know down below in the comments. Love to hear from you. And yeah, appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Catch you next one. Chicken out. Backpack.